just been using the spectrum analyzer because I haven't used it for a while. Did a couple of peaking an IF on an old FM radio just to see how I got on with it, and it works quite well, but it's I must admit I tend to prefer using a scope. I suppose it's probably because I don't really know how to drive the spectrum analyzer properly yet. It's working fine apart from the external calibrators decided to pack up and you can't adjust the calibration output, although the rest of the spectrum analyzer looks like it's working absolutely fine. So what I'm doing this evening is really just something I saw another YouTuber demonstrate with the same spectrum analyzer, and it's quite interesting. Quite interesting to see how the radio bands are laid out. What I'm doing is on the back of the spectrum analyzer's display unit, there's got a video output. I'm taking that video output and I'm feeding it into an audio amplifier, basically the workshop amplifier. And what that will do is it will give you a visual representation of what's on the screen as an audio, because basically when it's sweeping along it will just trace that out as an audio response and basically give you resolve, in theory, an amplitude modulated signal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect the amplifier up. Now obviously you just get a load of hiss and hash at the moment because it's scanning back very fast, and it's just scanning from was it 100 Hertz to 1.5 gigahertz, so it's scanning at very high speed, so there's no way you're going to hear anything, even if there is anything in between. There are various signals here. Some of them are RF signals, some of them are birdies generated I think from inside the spectrum analyzer. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I think it probably is. I'm sure it generates birdies inside. I'm sure all spectrum analyzers do, as do radios, synthesized radios. So I'm going to connect it up, and then I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing. So I'm connecting up now. The buzzing is the sweep of the scan rate of the CRT. So we're going to have a listen to. We can hear anything on the medium wave bands. So we're going to go for a center frequency of 1 meg, and straight away you can see that there's something in the middle of the channel there. Now I'm going to make the frequency span. Let's make it 100 kilohertz. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my center frequency, and I'm going to tune. So this is basically adjusting the tune. Let's go to get that in the center there, whatever that is. And we can see there's a signal there, and it looks like it's an amplitude modulated signal by the way the waveform's changing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on that by going to frequency span again, and I'm going to spread that out. Wrong way. Okay, now I'm going to start altering video bandwidth. A bit of an experimentation here. Just bring this on tune again. I'll zoom in further. Increase that sweep. Just trying to see if I can resolve the audio. Okay, what I'm going to go, I'm going to put these back to automatic again, and I'm going to adjust the span right down to as low as it will go. Try and increase my sweep time. No, I've lost it again. Let's try center frequency 1 meg, frequency span 100 kilohertz. Processor has become a bit unresponsive, so do a reset the system. center frequency 1 meg, frequency span 100 kilohertz. Search again. Just attenuator. Sweep time. Now you can hear now that it's scanning through radio frequencies. So what I need to do now we see what we're doing now is it's getting slowly through that centre frequency.
England's cricketers lost first Investec test with Pakistan at Lords. They failed to 283 run winning on day 4, losing by 75.
Just seeing the video bandwidth. Turn the volume up a bit so you can hear.
By beating Dusan Ivanovic in straight sets. Their last opponent will be Argentina.
That's just a centre frequency.
Talksport has so much more. We're running out of video to play. In fact, we've got enough rugby, cricket, horse racing, boxing, motor racing and golf for an entire other radio station.
And there you go.
Radio station.
Probably the most expensive radio ever.
Talksport 2, because sport never
Let's have an experiment to
pitch it, ball it, hurl it, putt it, catch it, convert it. Talksport 2. It's so new. Your DAB radio to find out how at talksport.com/.
pretty reasonable sound actually.
Talksport 2, the prodigal son, is on the air, online and on DAB, because sport never stops.
My contract was always up after the Euros. So now is the time.
So let's zoom out again. So let's reduce the span to, or increase the span to 1 meg. We're searching through.
Yeah, he knows what he wants out of the game.
Anytime.
Enjoy each other.
And a good guy as well to rally the place.
In a library.
With our camera systems and knowledge of the radio.
So there you go. Most expensive radio ever. Thanks for watching.